Friends, good day and welcome back once again. In this video, let us discuss the latest update about Blum Airdrop. Okay, it is not something new that this particular project, after a long period of time, is going to list in by spring of this year, and this spring is talking about ending of this month to early next month. Okay, however, as we're anticipating, about a few days ago, Blum made an announcement about the eligibility criteria for this airdrop, and I'm very sure majority are not qualified yet, because while I was going through the process, it really take me a lot to achieve the eligibility criteria. Okay, and the latest update that was released in this evening, I'm going to have everything discussed in this video. All you need to do is to watch carefully till the end, and if it's the first time I'm coming to my channel, consider subscribing for more videos. Alright guys, before we move on, Blum Airdrop just released an update in this afternoon, which is drop game now showing TGE. I think you understand. So, but before we move on, Blum brought out 3 eligibility criteria. Okay, so number 1 of them was to reach 100k Blum points. Okay, 100k Blum points. Okay, and the second of them was to have at least minimum of 2 friends, 2 active referrals. Okay, and the final one was to meet up with 750 meme points. Okay, and I believe some majority are failing this particular last option. Blum is not something you should underrate, because when you check some pre-market on different places now, Blum is doing well. That is, the pre-market price is good. I think you understand now. So in order to be on a safer side and in order to be eligible for this particular project, you have to watch carefully now. So how I got this particular meme points, which is MP, is this. If you can see, I have about 3,000 meme points here, and how I got it is this. After Blum released this eligibility criteria, they immediately added another another task under N, and this task is under on-chain here. So when you come to on-chain, you are going to discover this particular task, which is earning 1,000 meme points for carry out first trading on Blum meme pad. Okay, so I was able to do it by just making the transaction of 0.5 ton, and now I have gotten the 1,000 meme points. I think you understand, and I believe majority of you have already gotten above 100,000 Blum points. As you can see, I have about this amount here, which is 825,000. Okay, so it is expected of you to make sure you reach at least 100,000, which is part of the criteria. And finally, you give them at least 2 referrals. When we come to referrals here, you can see I have about 128 referrals. Do you see it right here? So if you are not capable of giving them too much referral, at least you have to give them the eligibility criteria referrals, which is just 2 people. Convince your friends, your brothers, your sisters to join. That is all. And the final one that was introduced in this evening is this. Drop game now showing TGE. This is to show you how close the TGE of Blum Airdrop is. So when you click on it now and you want to play, you can see it's showing many alphabets actually, but you can see TGE. Okay, so this is what it's showing right now. So you have to play this game. Completing your drop games is also part of eligibility criteria, as this one have not been announced yet. They may not announce it, but they may use it to disqualify people on the listing day. I think you get the point now. Make sure you complete all your drop games. It is very important. And if we come back right here, for those of you that will not be able to meet up with the trading task that was here, you can just simply carry out create your own token by using small ton on memepad and get the required minimum criteria for meme points. Okay, now some of you guys may ask, what is the current price of a Blum pre-market? Let us quickly know that. Okay, all right guys, so about 1 day ago the Blum Premarket price on MESC exchange was around 0.00, sorry, 0.0134. Okay, so we know that this price is very amazing, provided they are not going to change anything before that day. Although we don't know the conversion of this airdrop yet, we don't know whether they are going to take their allocation and reduce some zeros from the back of our airdrop. From the criteria, since they say the minimum is 100,000, that means probably they are going to allocate the airdrop and reduce some zeros. But let's assume the zeros they are going to take from our airdrop is not much, like 1 or 2, then we'll still be getting something with this price. Okay, so let us wait and see, and let us stay anticipated as we'll fetch you with any other information related to Blum airdrops as time goes on. That is it, and this is what I have for you at the moment. If you find this video interesting, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.